The title says it all. Wireless configuration, performing a final resurvey. Well, the 5 WAPs have been installed and configured. Even that mysterious WAP that was missing the entire time, it was quite the cabling hassle to get that thing working, but it's done. Our final step is to use our Eka House Site Survey software to perform a resurvey of the entire building and make sure we get the wireless coverage we expect. I'm going to start walking from right about here. It is complete, and boy, does it look good. I thought we'd wrap up by just doing a quick side-to-side comparison of the before and after implementation. Now, obviously, they only had one wireless access point before. So by adding the 5 wireless access points, of course, we're going to increase our coverage. But I want to emphasize coverage is not what we're after. And I think I've said this in like 3 of the different videos throughout this series. Because a lot of people might look and go, well, why don't you just add another super powerful WAP right here, and bam, we've got it with 2 wireless access points to pretty much give coverage for the whole building. The problem is not can you get a wireless signal. It's that when somebody tunes in from one of these fringe areas, they're going to negotiate a rate around 1 megabit per second. And if they actually start using that connection, they're going to impact the performance of every single person using that wireless access point to where it slows down to a crawl. And that's simply because of how the wireless access point allocates its radio frequency time reservations. Those slow devices get a lot more time to transmit, meaning the devices that are sitting right here that show a very high data rate are going to get much less time to transmit, thus causing their actual speed to be closer to this 1 megabit per second guy than it is to the displayed 300 megabits per second or whatever it's showing on the screen. This gives us the coverage and capacity for the future. Now, the purist in me sees this little area right here and, I just want to slap a little wireless access point right there. But that's just because I like seeing that dark green color saturate the entire thing. The reality is nobody's using their wireless devices as they're walking by that coffee bar. So the coverage that they have there is totally sufficient. So at this point in time, I would consider this wireless project complete. Now, there is a ton of other stuff that we could do here, especially as it relates to tuning the wireless access points and really optimizing what they can get. But my intent for this series isn't to get into the nitty-gritty. There's plenty of time to do that, and I may create an advanced wireless series where we dive into that stuff. The content that you've seen so far is everything that you need to deploy a solid wireless network at just about any organization. Now, I've got one more video I plan on tacking on at the end of this series, which is going to be really cool if it turns out the way I think it will. But as for the internal wireless network, we are looking really good. I hope this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.